What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Cardinal, and we back for some more of that Ali Land boxing talk, people. And today we talking Manny Pacquiao news. Pacquiao's next fight. Alright, people, we all know that the Adrian Broner fight is 6 days away now. I can't believe it's time is rolling, man. So we're 6 days away from the Pac Broner fight, and we talking now. I know it's a little soon, but we talking now about Pacquiao's next fight. And from what I'm hearing, win or lose, I think Pacquiao's gonna have more fights after this AB fight. And the latest news is surrounding Mikey Garcia and his comments about wanting to fight Manny Pacquiao and his upcoming fight with Errol Spence. And I feel like if Mikey Garcia wins, it's just gonna blow his name completely, you know, out of this world. You know, he's gonna be one of the biggest superstars within the sport. If Errol Spence wins, I think he goes up a notch, but people are gonna say he beat a little guy. And here's two things you can take from that fight to me. If Spence wins, it sets up the Pacquiao-Errol Spence fight, you know, because a lot of people want to see that. And number two, I think it's a preparation for a fighter like Manny Pacquiao, you know, a smaller fighter, slightly faster fighter than Spence, strong fighter. And I'm talking about Mikey Garcia. I feel like Mikey Garcia is a setup for an Errol Spence fight. And if there is no Maypac 2 fight, I think Pac Spence is an incredible event. As far as Mikey Garcia, I think Mikey Garcia is a great boxer. I think Mikey Garcia has incredible skills. I think he's going to be the next big thing in boxing. Win or lose this Errol Spence fight, I think the Spence fight is just a way of building his name up more. And in the chance that he does win, it's just going to elevate him to levels unknown. But as far as him versus Manny Pacquiao, man, this is it would be a great matchup. It would be, I think, a war between styles. I think Manny Pacquiao's style and Mikey Garcia's style fit very well with each other. Because Garcia is a power puncher and a come forward style fighter, and we all know Pacquiao loves those type of fighters. Is that good for a victory toward Pacquiao? I wouldn't say so, because Pacquiao loves those type of fighters, and he usually does really well against those type of fighters. So I would say if they did fight, I would have to favor Pacquiao, even though I am a Garcia fan. I would have to favor Pacquiao because Garcia is a come-forward style fighter, and Pacquiao does extremely well against those type of fighters. I feel like Mikey Garcia is super confident, man, and it's good to see a young guy in boxing who's more confident in his abilities than even his coaches and his brother. I think his brother thinks he's crazy for trying to fight Errol Spence, but I think Mikey sees the potential in marketing, and I believe Mikey markets himself. I know he's under PBC, but I think he kind of like markets himself. I'm not sure if he's actually signed to PBC or if he's just has some type of partnership with PBC, but I believe Mikey markets himself. So I think he's being a smart young guy. Mikey knows how to market himself, man. He knows that there's a market out there for fighters who are willing to go the extra mile to please the fans. I think he sees that, you know, taking on not lower level competition, but easier opposition for record padding is not a good thing as far as fanfare. And he has already so many wins that there's no need for him to keep trying to pad his record. It's time for him to start taking bigger fights and challenging himself at a different level. And I'm proud of Mikey Garcia for taking this fight. I'm proud of Mikey Garcia for trying to give the fans something spectacular to watch, whether he wins or loses, man. You know, he's going to gain a lot of fanfare from this fight. And I think fans are going to respect him more just for taking the fight, whether he wins or loses. When it comes to this whole situation surrounding, all these potential fights for Pacquiao, there's so many potential fights. Now, this is all barring him not being knocked out. But if he gets knocked out by Adrian Broner, I think all of this goes kaput. I don't think his career continues past Saturday night if he's knocked out. And I wouldn't want to see him continue past Saturday night if he's knocked out. If he does what everybody believes he's going to do, and he wins in magnificent fashion versus Adrian Broner, I think Manny Pacquiao's name goes to a super level once again. I think with an ordinary win, then, he can continue on. But I think the fanfare is going to come down a little bit as far as new people wanting to see him maybe fight Mayweather, maybe fight Garcia, maybe fight Spence, Crawford, Porter, all these names that are out there. And I think that the biggest fights at the moment are Mayweather 1, Spence 2, Garcia 3, Crawford 4, Porter 5, and I would say Lomachenko 6, and you could throw Keith Thurman in there as number 7. And that's crazy for a 40-year-old Pacquiao to have 7 potential super fights that he could still have at this point in his career. And for the guy who calls himself the best ever, to not be even attempting to take some of these super fights, it really raises a question about Floyd Mayweather and his abilities and where he's trying to go with the rest of his career, because there are 7 super fights out there he could potentially take as well, and could have taken over the Tashin fight. So I'm really wondering what's really going on with Floyd Mayweather. But just imagine that 7 potential super fights that Pacquiao could take at 40 years old, that could completely blow his career up once again. What does he do if he won all 7 of those fights? Does he keep fighting if he wins all 7 fights? I mean, it's crazy to even be thinking about this, man, at this point in Pacquiao's career. It's crazy to even be going, Manny Pacquiao could be fighting Earl Spence. And I forgot to mention Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Lomachenko, Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, and I forgot to mention, and I know everybody's going to laugh about this one, but there is, let's say Pacquiao fights Broner, beats him. Mayweather doesn't want the rematch because of what he sees in the Broner fight. He fights Earl. If Earl beats Mikey, beats Earl, is a Manny Pacquiao versus Canelo Alvarez fight a possibility? People have been talking about this for a little while, and I would think the numbers would be crazy for that fight. Forget Mayweather. We can throw Mayweather out the window at that point. The numbers for Manny Pacquiao, imagine this. Imagine the numbers for a Manny Pacquiao Earl Spence fight. Now triple that, or quadruple that, maybe take it times 10 for a Manny Pacquiao versus Saul Canelo Alvarez fight. That would be he would once again get fight of the decade if he was able to pull that off. And the numbers surrounding that fight would be so crazy, it might break the Maypac numbers. I think Manny Pacquiao versus Canelo Alvarez would break the Maypac numbers. We're going to stop it there. You know, I don't want to carry on too long. I will be back for more videos today, hopefully. If you need any boxing gear, man, hit that description box. Hit that like button for me. I always say this, man. If you know any homeless people, man, it's cold outside. If you got any leftovers, man, please share. We all people. If you share 1 minute of your life, it might turn somebody else's life around, man. And you never know who these people are and how they got there. So, you know, try to share 1 minute of your life every day. It's just 1 minute, man. If you want to participate in Ollie Land Boxing Talk, please hit me up in the community section for all the details, man. We at it.